Alrighty. Alright. Time is it 6:06? I mean, 9:06. We have no news today. That's good. Probably honestly another consolidation day. I think we'll end up getting some chop. Nice, got out of your long. Solid. I don't know if you were in the VIP group, but we called the long from down here. I didn't really know how far it was gonna go up, but I think that would have probably been minimum target, right? That high, right there. Should have just traded that yesterday, but I ended up like losing like 4 trades on silver. Trading Zaid, what's up, man? I'm gonna make this a little darker, a little thicker. So just kind of show it's a swing high. Same with that. Should I do this on the hourly chart? So this is gonna be a macro base. Yeah, that has a lot of touches. This is decent. Trend swept. Interesting. Hold on, I don't even have my trading view open. Let me take a look at ES as well. How many points was this long? Dang, 400 points, almost 500 points. Dang. I think we called like this on the VIP. So like 400 points. That's insane. kind of talked about this pennant. I think we also talked about this as well, which are like almost that. Definitely this pennant is something that we need to break out of. I don't know if I'm gonna leave this on. I'll put them off. Daily Day Trade, welcome back, man. What's up? You can see it push down to 960. Let's see. Wait, push down to 960? Oh, you're talking about gold. I don't know. Where's 960? Yeah. Also, I was gonna say if we hit 960, we're probably going down. But like knowing gold, if we hit 960, you probably just buy it right back up. We did put in doji yesterday. Yeah, it definitely looks short. Short even looks valid right now. Are we going up then? Bottom is in? I wouldn't say so. Like we need to break out. I think bottom's only confirmed if we like actually start moving. Right? And we can get in somewhere here if it starts breaking out. Otherwise, we're still stuck in this consolidation. And we have FOMC tomorrow, so I'm expecting this today. Like kind of bad trading conditions, if I'm honest. I think we can break out either tomorrow, overnight, or like, you know, after FOMC or during FOMC. That's kind of what I'm expecting. I don't really know. Like so far, like we set these highs, right? We haven't been able to break it. We didn't break this high technically, so it could be straight down. We haven't broken those lows. So, you know, we could be expecting that before FOMC. So, yeah, I don't know. I think it's better to not get too euphoric about a breakout today. If we get it, we'll trade it. Like, I don't mind getting in the breakout late, because I think that like the edge is not really in your favor today for a breakout. So I don't know. It could be a fake breakout. Yeah, definitely expecting some chop. Good morning, Baja. YM stumping. Oh yeah. I've just been kind of bouncing off the mid of its range. Like this would be its range, right? Like from here to... I'd say I would probably consider that its range. Yeah, YM seems a little difficult to trade. Even its higher time frame EMAs are just like constantly flipping. So you just kind of know you're in either a range or a chop, right? You don't have a clear trend like this. It's just chopping. wake up extra tired today. This looks bearish. I think we've got that break on a lower time frame. Fix that. We closed over a lot of these levels. The daily closed yesterday. Oops. Yeah, we can still close below this on the daily. I don't know, it's not really technically an H1 base broken, but yeah. Definitely want to be looking short on this. Got divergence as well. Time is at 6:19. Interesting. Kind of wish I was in on entry already. I think this short could play out. Like our two options are either we short, right? Or like around this area, we don't break this low, we build supply and we pop, right? That's kind of the two scenarios I'm envisioning. Like I don't think we'll range like this. Although we could, that's not what I'm really expecting. Something to expect in this area though is we kind of are in a key area, right? Like there's a lot of volume here. Like if we break through this, like we're up, and if we break below, we're down. So I guess there is a potential for chop. So honestly, probably those are the actual three scenarios. In terms of price action right now, I'm more inclined to short this and take these lows. Kind of do wish I was already in a position here. Pretty close to VWAP. Yeah, honestly that would make a lot of sense. If we hold VWAP, we're gonna hold this low. VWAP is at, what's that value? 976-ish? Like here. It's kind of where VWAP is, so calculate this thing. Okay. Did they update it? They did not update it. Okay. You have to like calculate the VWAP by like going back to his previous candles. And then it calculates. Yeah, like every time you change time frames. It's so annoying. Yeah, honestly, it might be pretty valid to try to take a play off VWAP here. This will be your key level, and if you get a structural shift, right? I think it's a valid play. Yeah, VWAP and the moving averages calculate weird on Top Step, so I just use TradingView for it. Good morning, Neat and Currently. Good morning, man. So 5 minutes to open. I think if this yoinks up to this base on open, I'm probably gonna short it here. You know, I'll look for something like this. And possibly kind of looking to take it off at VWAP. But if we want to just kind of roll, kind of start dumping, then we can try to hold it. Mark out some of these lows. What do we got here? I guess we got a lot here. All these lows are pretty weak. I think we just come out and straight up wipe all of these if it came down. Kind of hoping we dump. Kind of take out. We take a lot. I think we take out a lot of this if we dump. You think you are? We are? Yeah, I think so too. Dang, I was kind of hoping this would come up a little bit more. Maybe on market open, it kind of rips up for an entry. Or it might rip down for entry long. We'll see. I think if it starts breaking this low, that's kind of be my trigger. ES is already rotating through value. It's already ESs are already flipped VWAP. And key is about to be at VWAP like very shortly here. We just started. We already have 12 likes. Appreciate it, guys. If you can get to 200 today, maybe even 150, we'll do a giveaway. We weren't able to do it yesterday. I don't think we reached 150 likes, so. Alrighty. There's kind of your bounce there. Honestly, the more I'm trading on TradingView, the more I'm starting to like it over Project X, because yeah. Okay, I'm kind of looking here. Two minutes till market open. I want to see some sign of reversal here. Not giving me any signs. Interesting. Maybe it's long, guys. ES has flipped VWAP again. Interesting, interesting. Break structure on the one to the upside. Looks like we're retesting. I think if like that doesn't hold, like this short's pretty valid. I think short actually might be valid. I was kind of hoping that like we wouldn't get any bullishness. Like breaking structure to the upside there on the one. It's not too promising. Let's see. Market open. There it is. Okay, I think we're looking short, guys. I didn't mark out any of the sessions here. Let me see if I can get in. Retest. Okay, that retest is a little strong. Interesting. I didn't like taking that short or that long. The fact that we took these lows makes me want to go short, right? I'm kind of looking for a short entry, but this was like way too strong of a push up to like want to take this, but we are rejecting off this base again. I think that is a good sign. A lot of wicks. I might actually try this short. I'm watching. No. I'm trying to see how some of these candles close. If we start closing bullish, I don't want to enter this short, so. Oh man. Yo, I think today is gonna be a choppy day. Can we try the short?
Order filled.
We're in pretty small right now. Honestly, we can really build this if we're short. So
Order filled.
I'm gonna get 2 or 3 more in. We're in 6 contracts. Risk is around 250. We'll see if we can keep this dump going. Yeah, I'm definitely leaning bearish here. I think taking those swing lows at around like 967 is pretty bearish. But I definitely want to close below them. I have not been able to close below them. 967, 967. Okay, so it is this. Yeah, it's gonna be choppy, guys. So protect your accounts today. I don't think it's going to be a great day. Hopefully it proves me wrong. No, I mean the market just looks weak, but we're also kind of high volume area, so this could really yoink us. I'm definitely gonna keep my risk pretty tight or pretty low, I'd say. I might want to give this a little more room. Yeah, just kind of give the trade some room to play out. 933. Okay, 933 is pretty valid for a bounce, so I might look at taking a few off at 933. Alright, we did get a 5-minute close below that level of 967. I'm actually trying to get 3 more in.
Order filled.
Alright. Bring my stop down. We're still around 250 risk. Alright, we are at value area low here, so 933-ish. It's also a base, so definitely we could see a little resistance here, but this is good. Dude, we're eating straight through value area. $933 is that base. Okay, we are seeing a little resistance off it. I think ES has more room to go down. So I think NQ has more room to go down here as well. I don't know if you guys noticed. I started fresh 50K combines, so pretty excited. Honestly, recently I started trading like I think the Apex were like my most recent 50Ks. I think I really like it. I might just try to stack up on 50Ks. Yeah, I was like running the math on it too. I think, well, if we get some good months, the net PNL on just profits are gonna be pretty higher on 50K. So, all right, I'm gonna set this break even now. I think it still has room to run. I'm not even gonna take. I don't think I'm taking any here. I think if we start popping back into value, I'll take it. I'll take some off. But I want to give this room. This would even, honestly, like that's kind of perfect. It would pass this account. The consistency on the account. So we're like right at value area low, bouncing off of it. My Apex code is not 80%, it's only 50. Oh, did they change their promo? It gives you whatever the best Apex promo is at the time. So maybe they stopped their 80%. Extended, ends January 22nd. Oh yeah, it ended. Yeah, honestly, I wouldn't buy Apex accounts unless it's at least 80% off. That's what makes it worth it, is 80% off. So yeah, I would just go with, like, if right now, if you want a 50K, I still think the Lucid 50Ks are really good. Tradify 50Ks are pretty good. Top Step 50Ks are good. Apex definitely has its own perk, and I think that's being able to buy a ton of accounts for cheap. We're still seeing rejection off value. Oh, we're getting back into value a little bit here. Interesting. My average entry is not the best. I wish I was kind of up here. I think this still distributes down. But this could yoink me. Oops, that feels a little bad. What was that? 955. Oh, it's that high. I'm gonna give this. This is kind of like the last line here. If you break above this, I'll probably just like close this out for a little dub. I'm still pretty bearish on this though, so we'll see. It's got an hour and ever for this trade. Just move it to that low. We'll make 50 bucks on this trade if we're invalidated.
Order filled.
That feels bad. My profits, man. Dang. Well, there's the chop. We don't get follow through. Yeah, if you guys take profits, good job. I was fairly convinced this was going lower, so I didn't take profits on this, but a little unfortunate. What a yoink. 60 points back up. This is a re-entry. I might try the short again.
Order filled.
$70.
Order
I
filled.
think I get more in. Drop my wrist down. Unfortunate, it just took me out. I was really bearish on this. We'll keep risk at around 200. Don't want to be risking too much more. Oh shoot, I'm not copy trading. Wait, am I copy trading? Oh, I think I am copy trading actually. I had the daily profit target set on the other account for 500, so. Might add more to this. The 5 is bearish, 15 is gonna close bearish, but it's putting a pretty big bottom wick. But I still think that's bearish. 30-minute bearish. If the hourly closes below 967, it's bearish. And it just straight up shot up to 967. How was yesterday's PA? Yesterday's PA was pretty dog, I think. It was pretty good in the morning. Oh, dude, I need to get my trade copier set up. Hold on, give me a second. Yeah, it was pretty good in the morning, and then it kind of went to crap later. So hold on, the only reason I was doing this is to copy trade it to my Tradify eval. Oh my god, what am I doing, man? Hold on, give me a second, guys. Hold up. Give me a second to kind of set this up. Dashboard. All right. Sorry, guys. Let me get this set up on the Discord. Yeah, it's choppy for sure. I really thought there was gonna be follow through on this move. We broke structure to the downside, so I mean we might still get it. We might still get it up here, right? It doesn't mean we're doing this. Like we could still get this. The retrace just might be deeper, but honestly, it just means it's choppier. So I don't know. We'll see. This looks like supply buildup, so definitely scalping at pop here might be kind of worth it. But I am gonna get my trade copier set up real quick. This is the only thing bad about trade copy is like it's very manual. Alrighty, copy trade. It's my leader account. Follower. Update. Risk management. 1000. Okay, perfect. So this is pretty nice. I think this is pretty make it or break it. We have supply build up here. If we are bullish, this is gonna pop. And I think if we're bearish, this is gonna sell off. And honestly, I'm more inclined to think that we are bearish here. Let me see. How much time do we have on the hourly? 10 minutes on the hourly. Maybe not. Okay, yeah, maybe not. So we do get that pop of supply. All right, cool. Pretty much all I'm waiting now is for some sort of breaker structure. Oops. Dude, I don't know. ES is looking bullish, but it's hard to be bullish on NQ until we really like break structure up here, right? But it's looking good. Supply's popping right now. Yeah, honestly, let's see if we can break it. Let's see how this hourly closes. That wick on the hourly is absolutely insane. 70-point wick. Yeah. Honestly, yeah, I was really bearish. Like 15-minute candle close. We broke these lows. We didn't really test anything down here. But wicks do tell a story, so there's a lot of buyers down here. Copy trade mean you copy also someone else's trade? No, I'm copy trading my project account. I'm copy trading this to another Tradeify eval. Made 2K with your entry. Thanks, bro. Dude, let's go, man. That's massive, dude. Honestly. Yeah, that was a good short. I was just expecting follow through. I should have taken profits on that for sure. A little stuck to my bias, so we'll user error there, right? So YM is like back in price discovery. Or not YM, ES. Yeah, what a push. You know, unless this looks really strong out of this level, like this, I'm probably gonna wait for this to retrace. That's looking really strong. Damn, are you just not gonna give us an entry? Seconds. I'm gonna watch the 1 minute close. And I probably don't want to be in a position before the hourly closes, because once the hourly closes, we might put in that bottom wick anyways on the next hourly candle. So I'm probably gonna wait for the hourly, and we'll see what we get. This is looking very strong though. Very, very strong. How many points are we up from that? 26 points already. ES is at resistance, right at 7,000. Dang, what a push. Should have bought off that supply, man. Did anyone buy off the supply? That would have been another 60 points. Alrighty. I don't think we're going down anymore. Like, at all. But once the hourly closes, I'm gonna wait for the hourly bottom wick and look to try to get into a long. Remember, we've had our expansion here, so expect some chop, and let's see if we can kind of fish the bottom of the chop and get back in on this long. NQ's at second deviation already, which is like here. It's not my trading view chart, but reversal is like 86% at second deviation. So on top of that, ES is at a key level at 7,000. So definitely some room for a retrace here, especially if the hourly closes. You know, putting in that bottom wick on the hourly. But this is a really strong push, so I'm definitely wanting to eat my share of this move if we can. Target would be 611. Or, sorry, 1115? 26,000, 1115? 115? 1115. take this short. Kind of watching this. Kind of considering shorting the retrace. Definitely want to wait for the hourly close. 7,006 for ES. And 46. Alright, I'm gonna go to the minute candle. So this minute candle right now is kind of make it or break it. If we don't close above 26, 46, we're probably gonna see a pretty deep retrace. If we close above it, then either we don't really retrace at all, or the retrace is really light. So it's gonna be this 30-second candle. Five seconds. Let's see if we close above or below this green line. 2, 1. We close above. Nice. All right. So that is pretty bullish. Kind of waiting for us to put in that bottom wick, right? And I do think it's gonna be choppy here. I'm not gonna enter a trade here. Kind of want to wait for something like that. Five imbalance. Honestly, if we can retest this space, that'd be ideal, but I think we might just come down and retest this. So something like this, and honestly, we have all these highs up here. This is all fair game. I don't know if we'll get that much, but definitely at least that. How many points is that? Still 100 points, if we can get it. We'll see. We might just want to pop from here too, so. I'm more inclined to think that we'll have some sell-off here though. A little more chop. Why is there a lot of bad review about Top Step? It's because they had a lot of outages on their platform like a couple months ago. But they literally made up for it. Like they fixed everyone's issue and then they gave everyone like free accounts. That's pretty insane. I didn't get any free accounts. What? Yeah. That's why they like got flooded with like negative reviews during that period. Everyone was out for them, but I think like Top Step's still like the best firm, in my opinion. Do I still have funded accounts with Top Step? Not anymore. I converted to full 50Ks. I took a payout yesterday and then, or a few days ago. Or was that last week? Anyways, I took a payout and then, I don't know, I was just kind of thinking about it. I decided to just kind of full port my Top Step accounts, and if they got money, I'd just keep them, and if not, then I was gonna reset them to 50Ks. And I reset them to 50Ks. God forbid people make mistakes. Oh, they were being way too harsh. Yeah, dude, they were being really harsh on Top Step. I was pretty surprised. Yeah, I was actually really surprised on how much they were bagging on Top Step because I don't know, right? They're still like a solid firm. Like their platform messed up a few times, you know? They fixed it. They compensated everyone. Can I please blow my nose? Yeah, hold on. Give me a second. I actually do need to blow my nose. I'll be right back. Thank you, thank you. And also, I might try to get in this. I think we're building supply here. I think we could pop. I'm gonna give this a little bit more time. And if we actually start to pop, I'd rather just get in somewhere around here and ride that momentum. The only reason is because ES is looking a little bearish. I think ES might see a little reversal here, so. Oh yeah, ES is getting a little dump here. So yeah, that's kind of what I was wanting to wait for. I think this is still ideal. What I'd be looking for. Right, this is the base that kind of reversed the trend. You want to hold that. We have the imbalance here as well, so assuming this is gonna come and fill the imbalance a bit. Yeah, it's either that or we're omega bearish again and we go all the way back down. I'm gonna watch this on the 15, see what we get. ES is near VWAP. NQ is kind of on the cusp of its value area here, so. Man. NQ's hourly closed, previous hourly closed bullish, right? Broke structure. I'm pretty sure this is the retrace before we go up. I do want this to pick me up down here. I wonder if that bottomed out. I can't really tell on the 15-second chart. Come up, retest this base. 2 minutes left. That honestly might have bottomed out. Alright, I'm gonna buy in.
Order filled.
We're getting 3 contracts. Stop's just gonna be below that low. We'll see if you can push up from here. The 5 minutes and 15. Everything's putting in a pretty good bottom wick. So this is looking good so far. I definitely want to clear a lot of these. So like this is the last like base before the reversal, right? So that's kind of what we're rejecting off of. If we reject off of this, we're continuing this downtrend, right? So what I want, like what I'm looking for is for price to come up, reclaim this, and then I'm gonna add and then move my stop up. Because if we reclaim this, I'm more confident that this is popping up. And we claimed it.
Order filled.
I'm gonna add, move my stop up. Might get more in.
Order filled.
Move my stop up. We're still at like 250-ish risk. Our stop's just tighter, right? We'll see if we can continue pushing. There it is. A lot of buyers coming in. Why 50K instead of 150K? A few reasons. I kind of like the idea of copy trading. Just lower position sizes across more accounts. So I was thinking about getting like 150Ks, but I might look to get like a lot more 50Ks, like 50 plus 50K funded accounts, and just trade micros on them. So that's something I want to try. Yeah, I want to use Top Step as like my main master accounts, so I can just copy trade from my Top Step accounts to my other accounts. So like maybe each Top Step account has like 10, 10 accounts below it, something like that. Doing the math, the net ROI is higher, and yeah, that's kind of the only reason. I mean, some of the reasons. All right, ES getting rejection off of that 7,000 level again. But we put in a pretty big bottom wick on ES, a 5-minute chart. So I think we break through it on this push. I'll be pretty surprised if we didn't. I think we're getting like a reverse V-shaped distribution, right? Like if we were watching this from the other way, like we get this, we get continuation, right? So it looks like we're getting it the other way. I'm still liking this position. Risk is like pretty low. So I'm not really too worried about this trade. If it starts to continue in our favor, like just say we start getting this and we start getting like supply buildup, I might even add more and move my stop below the supply, right? You really want to compound your winners, so that is the idea here. And if this trade wants to reverse on us, kind of go against everything, all the technicals, then we just let it. Honestly, at this point, our risk is fairly low, so. Oh, is the gray box your orb? No, it's the M5 imbalance. Maybe this will make it a little more clear if I move this away. What time is it over there for you to drink something cold? It's 7 a.m. Drinking a iced green tea. There it is. A little push up here. Get some buyers around this area. I'd say I'm not fully in love with this trade. I really want this to, like, I would really like this if this broke here. And that may be kind of a signal to add. But honestly, ES is giving a little trouble here, breaking out of 7,000. Yes, dipping a little bit. Let's see if that gets bought up. Am I in Canada? No. I'm on the West Coast though, in the US. Top step 50K account, how much can you pay out for? You can do payout for 5,000 on each account. Top step's payout cap is 5,000 on all sizes. Dude, I think Top Step is still the best. Like $89 for a 50K account, no activation fee. They have Project X. Yeah, I mean everything's per month unless you pass. Once you pass, the monthly goes away. But if you're worried about monthly, like Lucid's good. Lucid has no monthly. Like all of theirs are just one-time purchase. Yeah, if you're interested in that, yeah, Lucid's kind of the way. If you don't want any monthly fees, if you use my code, you get extra raffles into the giveaway. There's someone in our Discord, our VIP, who's been using my code, has been getting a ton of accounts because he's the one using a lot of the codes. So I think he's already won like 2 giveaways. Yeah, 5K per payout, not monthly. Oh, I see. Sorry, I misunderstood your question. Yeah, it's 5K per payout. So technically you could take out like 20K on the month on an account. Your first prop firm is Top Step, trying to pass my first 50K account. Nice. Yeah, Top Step's solid, man. I think a really good choice to start with. Yeah, I think if you're gonna start any prop firm, like Top Step, Tradeify, and Lucid would be like my top 3 choices to start. And then when you're scaling, if you really want to scale, like I think Apex is good. I think Alpha is really good. because their payout cap is 15,000 on an account. So that's also really good. I think top 1 futures is not bad if you're scaling. So those are kind of the accounts I'd look at. How much have I taken out with Top Step? I took a total of like 55,000 now since October. I also started on Top Step back in October, so yeah, total around 55,000. I probably spent around like 4,000 or 5,000 on Top Step. Maybe a little less than that actually. But I definitely spent a lot more on other prop firms. So yeah, I've gotten a few payouts from Tradeify. I think that's it. I think those are the only 2 firms I've gotten payouts from so far. There's Top Step and Tradeify. I'm still working on my Lucid accounts, and I'm working on new Tradeify accounts right now. So yeah, I mean that's the whole point of props. It's to kind of start out, learn. You might lose some money, but kind of once you get it, you get your first few payouts. It pays for everything. You get a few more payouts, and then honestly, you just open up a live account. You know, if you can trade. Kind of I think how you should take it. Yeah, ES can't break that 7,000 level. Yeah, it's giving me a lot of hesitation on this trade right now. But the only reason I'm sticking with it right now is because all the higher time frame looks so good. Like look at like ES on the hourly. That looks fantastic. Look at NQ on the hourly. Looks super good. NQ 30-minute looks good. NQ 5-minute looks like just supply buildup. Yeah. NQ 15-minute looks good. I think there is room for this on NQ, right? Which would whip me out. So I'm a little wary of that. But I think our entry is not terrible. Our risk isn't too bad. It's to the point where if it does whip me, I'm willing to just get back into the trade. What car do I drive? Not a Lambo. Are you still working on Apex accounts? Yeah, I'm still working on some Apex accounts. Tax information? It kind of depends. Depends if you're married to. I don't know. I'm not a tax advisor, but I don't. Currently, I'm not doing it under an LLC, but I think I will be doing it under LLC in the future. Alrighty. I think this might whip me out. I still think this base is kind of the last line of defense. Yes, it's just in consolidation. It's kind of what we expected, right? We expected some chop here, which is fine. So we have this base. If this doesn't hold, that's kind of a nice wick. Guess we hold it. Yeah. Dude, we can't quite get that breakout. Like, ES is not breaking out. I'm just gonna close this trade, guys. So we can get a little higher.
Order filled.
I'm just gonna close it there. If it starts to go again, we'll get back in, but like, look at that. Yeah, it's just not able to break that 7,000 level. So, I don't know. We might be trapping some buyers here. Someone's getting trapped here, right? Either buyers are watching the higher time frame, going along. Sellers are watching like that level, just like holding that level right now. We'll still do that giveaway today at 150 likes. Let's see if we can get to 200. We'll maybe give away like 2 accounts at 200. But we'll do a giveaway at 150. A slight breakdown. Yeah, it's choppy, guys. We have to be careful here so we don't blow our accounts, okay? Let's wait for something clear. ES is definitely just not breaking 7,000. Yeah, I want to say a higher time frame. It wants to break it. So I'm still looking for a retrace here. Still looking to get in long. But I'm probably gonna fish lower. Either fish lower or fish to breakout. I think it's better than getting chopped up here. We either just like bottom fish like really low, or like if it starts to actually go. If it actually starts to kind of break out of this, you know, we can eat this move. Market this month has been really bad. Yeah, hasn't been good for me either. Too man. Blew a lot of evals this month. Payout was really difficult to secure this month. Yeah, it's been pretty rough too. I agree. It's really choppy. There's a lot of volatility, and on the higher time frame, we're just coiling, right? Price is just coiling into like a pretty tight range on the higher time frame. So, you know, you're on week 3 of your eval. 3R left to pass. Nice, dude. Solid. Yeah, I like how you're taking it slow, man. I think you'll do well when you're funded. Just keep that same attitude when you're funded, you know? If you start to get greedy, start to FOMO and you're funded, you know, that's kind of when you just blow it. So, but if you took 3 weeks on your eval, I think you have plenty of patience, so. How's trading Asia, by the way? It was pretty bad. Yeah, that was pretty bad. Dude, I cannot trade silver. This is not my thing. I think it was just better if I stuck to NQ during Asia yesterday. That was an easy trade on the supply buildup and the pop. I want to give silver a try though, so. But we'll probably just go back to NQ during today's Asia stream. Yeah, the 90% off Apex. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm waiting for too. I'll probably stack up on more Apex evals. Try to get to like 20 PAs. Like how crazy would that be? I kind of like a short on gold if you break this. It looks like it doesn't want to break. Oh, Apex is 90% off now? Oh, nice. Well, you guys could use code JMK for 90% off. Every eval you purchase is 2 extra raffles into the giveaway, so. That's solid. I'm probably gonna grab some. I think Apex 90% off is actually, that's actually a pretty big difference from the 80%. It's like $20 in eval, so. You buy some tonight? Sounds good. Sounds good, man. Yeah. It shows me, or I'm pretty sure on Lucid it shows me who buys. I'm not positive on Apex, so if you do use my code, just let me know in like the Discord, and I'll make sure to get your name into the next raffle. Bro, this PA is making you crash out. Yeah, I mean it's chop right now, right? You get chop after expansion every single time. Expansion, chop. Expansion, chop, expansion, chop. It's kind of identifying when you'll get into expansion, which is the hard part, right? Because like we don't know if this is gonna continue up and then expand, right? Or then chop. So that's kind of the hard part. I think it's better to be safe than sorry a lot of times. So like this looks good, especially if this breaks. But if we're still in chop, this is gonna, you know, do something like that. So when you're in this market state, your edge is just like very, very diminished. What I think about my funded futures, I really like their core counts, but they got rid of their core counts. So I don't know if they come up with a new account, a new like cheap, like their version of a cheap standard account. I might consider them, but they only have rapid and their scale plan, and they're both just way too expensive. Like your ROI on them is not gonna be good. Oh, they just made a new account? Oh, okay, well. Let's take a look. Minimum payout. Drawdown 3, max position. Oh, it's just a standard account. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, guys, that's a solid account. I mean, it's just industry standard. They didn't have an industry standard one, right? Like their core was like their most industry standard, but it was capped at 3K for payout. So this is it's literally just a top step account at my funded futures. So I like it. Price is a little expensive, but it's all right. Like Top Step's still cheaper. Top Step's $89. Theirs is $107. So. Yeah, yeah, it's only while you're in eval. Oh, we might be breaking out here.
Order filled.
I'm gonna try to get into a position here. Let's see if we break out. I'm liking the strength. I'm liking ES's price action. Definitely want to get more in here if I can. This is where I want it protected. Maybe ideally here, to be honest, but I'm gonna try to keep my stop a little tight. Let's see if we can kind of protect this area where a lot of volume happen. You know, buyers kind of want here, right? So.
Order filled.
Get more in. There it is. We're getting that pop. Break on the 32nd. I want this to break at least on the 1 though. We got momentum. I think we get it. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, we got it. We broke above this on the 1. I don't want this to retest a little bit more. I like this breakout. I'm gonna see if I can get a little bit more in here.
Order filled.
I'm gonna keep my stop here for now. If this supply pops, I'm gonna move my stop up. We got a 1 minute break. Breakout, 5 minutes. 5 minute candle hasn't broken out yet, but it's looking good. ES is looking good. ES finally broke out of 7,000. See if we can catch some momentum here. Yeah, those flex accounts are perfect. Honestly, I might look to snag some too. is the apex. I don't know if I already answered this, Goofy. The apex 200 monthly is only while you're in eval. All they counts, pretty much all they counts are only monthly when you're in eval. Alrighty, this is fantastic price action. So we get a pop on supply, a little retrace on the supply. I'm gonna try to get more in.
Order filled.
We might stop up. We're risking around like 350 on this, but we're in 14 micros now. Let's see if we can get continuation, a little bit more momentum on this. I think these retraces are fine. I'm on the 15-second chart, so it's gonna be a little more noisy. So 5-minute closes in 11 seconds. Probably get a little bottom wick on the 5-minute. It shouldn't wick us out. I don't think so, at least. Maybe see something like this. Yep, 5 minutes still closed bullishly. I think though, like, even if our idea is correct, the only thing that will really kind of get us out is, you know, if you want to retrace kind of further down, like do this one more time, right? But we're playing the breakout, so everything still looks great. 5-minute looks great. 15, 30, 1, everything looks solid. Let's see if we can get that push up, guys. Do you have a discount on Top Step? I do not. Top Step like almost rarely does discount, but they're already cheaper than like all the other firms. Like they don't really need a discount. Like Flex on my fund of futures is 107, and it's $89 on Top Step. So. What's FFT? It's just me, we're passing the second half of the eval's profit target, always more difficult. I don't don't know. Maybe it's psychological, because you know it's kind of like the last step that you need. Yeah, and technically you have more at risk, right? Because you have your eval at risk, but you have also the time you spent on the first half at risk. But I don't know. When I trade evals, I just think of it as, you know, it's the eval fee that you're risking. There's really nothing else. You get scared and size down, but then you get impatient. Yeah, I would just keep size the same, honestly. Yeah, or even size up, bro. Like honestly, like it's just an eval, you know. Like size up, be just more active in taking profits. You don't need to let winners run on evals, so. You should have stayed in, Goofy. Oh, nice. Yeah, that was a good entry. How many points are we from this high? 20 points? I really like this move.
Order filled.
I'm gonna get more in, move my stop up. I think we get a bit of supply buildup again. That might have been a terrible ad. $10.47. Pretty confident that gets bought up. Dang, that would have been a good ad right there. Unlucky. Dang, dude, where did all the momentum go? Seems like bottom wick on 15-minute chart, 5-minute charts. Hourly is gonna close here soon. Man, I want this to move up more before the hourly closes, right? Because if it's like hanging around here when the hourly closes and the hourly wants to put in the bottom wick, we can kind of get that. So 12 minutes to the hourly closes. Let's see if we can get a little push up here before. Got like a small breaker structure to the downside, but I don't think it holds. I think our macro is gonna hold, right? Like we have supply build up here. So I'm just hoping this pops up before the hourly closes. You know, if we're like super bullish, maybe we can push up, close below, above this before the hourly closes, and then put in the bottom wick, which should be ideal. Don't know if we'll get it. We'll see. You're in long? Nice. From 993? Oh, that's like way down there. Nice. Solid, dude. That might stop me up. Let's see if it holds. We've been holding this level, so. Nah, that feels bad. I'm still looking to fish out the long. This is kind of what I was worried about. That we wouldn't get the follow through, we get that. So a little unfortunate. Unfortunate that we're like already closing below this base. But I'm absolutely gonna look here for a long. I think we're closing way too bullish on the higher time frame to not keep on pushing, but I think the retraces just want to be a little deeper. It's hard to take a short here too because we don't know if it's gonna just pop up from here either. But it's not really worth trying to take a 10-point scalp here. There's a couple levels I'd look at here. Good morning. How are we doing today? Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Day before FMC, kind of choppy, yeah. 100%. It's definitely gonna. We're expecting kind of a choppy day. Although I was expecting this to kind of chop down first, but we kind of broke up, which is interesting. Yeah, definitely want to see this continue, right? So I'm kind of looking at two plays down here. One play is this long up to this high. The second play would be breaking these lows, breaking this base, and kind of breaking down. We've got 5 minutes left on this hourly candle, and it's kind of a doji. It's kind of undecided. ES is closing pretty bullish. ES's 4 hour still looks bullish. Honestly, NQ's 4 hour still looks bullish. Yeah, I still think the edge is in our favor to take longs here. Like NQ is still in price discovery. ES is still in price discovery. We should still be trending. Let's try to get a solid entry in here. That's gonna be the hard part. Trading micros. Is this it? Maybe we don't come and test this base. I think I'm just gonna try to mark it in. So around these levels. Unless this wants to start going now. You want 2 Apex chemistry code? I'm not a Discord person though. No worries. I can get you added. I still have your name. Let me make sure I have your name. And if not, I will just write down your name for the giveaway. Alright, I got you written down. Starting to break up here. Still want NQ to test this base. We just tested this base, right? Rejecting off of it. I want us to come down and test this one. I think I'm gonna long it here, guys.
Order filled.
I'm gonna keep my stop really wide for now until this gives us some confirmation. And then I will move my stop up here. I don't know if this is breaking on now or if it wants to come down a little further, but I'm kind of willing to just buy into this whole area here while managing my risk. ES is looking a little stronger.
Order filled.
Let me get more in. No, Top Step has only end of day. They don't do trailing. This move is looking great. I like this imbalance that we left here. I might buy into it.
Order filled.
Let me get more in. Let's see. I think that imbalance is what I want protected. I think we move our stop pretty tight here. This is one of the trades where, like, if it wants to go, it needs to go now and start to like break these levels. And I think it's okay to keep your stop pretty tight here. If it takes you out, I think it takes you out. Okay, just fill into that imbalance. Want to hold this base, right? We're kind of on the other side of it. So we want to hold this and then push up if we are going to. If we start to flip this base, then the trade's probably doomed. So we're on 30 seconds. Yeah, if it like closes below, the trade's probably doomed. Yeah, I think the trade's doomed. Stop. The risk is still pretty tight though, so I'm probably just gonna let this hit stop if it wants to. Yes, looks like it wants to pop here. Come on, yes. Nice. Literally left the same, almost like the same imbalance there. Oh, there's a lot of buyers in this area, kind of where my stop is. So the stop's in a good spot. It's gonna validate or invalidate your trade. So I wonder what it's waiting for, dude. NQ just like, it looks ready to rip.
Order filled.
I'm gonna get more in. I'll move my stop up just a little. 350 wrist on this now. Probably take TP just a little bit before so we don't get edged. Get edged too hard on this. Alright, ES looks ready to pop here. That's supply buildup. Don't even like how that closed on ES. ES is having a hard time. I do like that getting bought up, but you kind of want to see it like push past after it gets bought up, right? You don't even want to see it like leave candle bodies like that. ES looks a little better from getting bought up. Nice. That's what you want to see. Let's see if we can leave this imbalance. Previous candle hasn't really closed yet. Okay, no imbalance. But we held this base, right? Not able to close below it. Apex is only... Oh wait, oh, that was weird. My chat like reverted, so wait, Apex is 90% off right now? I don't see an announcement on it. Someone said they got an email. If I want to look to grab some. $19.70, that's insane, bro. With like $60 activation fee. 1 day pass. Honestly, I think the way to trade Apex is just full port evals and then take the funded slowly. Just add them to your stack that you trade slow. It's probably the way to do it. Oh, never mind. The Apex affiliate manager messaged me. Tell me about the sale. That was an hour ago. Solid, yeah. Wait, how long is this? Oh nice, there's a lot of time. Ends February 4th. Yeah guys, honestly, like I really think the best way to take Apex is full port evals, try to get like 5 to 10 and just take them slow. You know, just max like 5 micros, try to net like $100 a day for the month, right? Even if you just do $100 a day with a few micros, you know, you just made $30,000 on 10 accounts. So, did I do the math right? 3,000, yeah, like $30,000. It's insane. Yeah, $100 for 10 accounts for the month, every day during the month. Actually, it's more like 2,500, right? Or maybe like 2,000 actually, because there's only like 20 trading days. Still insane. Only 20 trading days a month, yeah. So I'm wanting this to pop, but I'm liking this price action less and less. Hey, why is ES looking so weak, man? Just pop already. Here we go. NQ is popping. ES is still looking weak. It's interesting. I might close this out. I'll keep an eye on it for a little bit. Nice. It's finally going a little bit. I just had to complain a little, I guess. This PA is painful, yeah. Slow grind. Yeah. Honestly, I'm just like not liking ES's price action. I think I'm just gonna get out of this. I think it's better to be safe than sorry on this one.
Order filled.
Like, this could go up, but man, the edge is just diminishing. I wanted this up like a little sooner, right? If we're gonna pop, like NQ can still pop, but it's just, I'd rather be out, take my profits. We're up like 600, so. Honestly, bro, probably just buy gold and just like walk away from your computer today. That's such a clean trend. What is silver looking like today? Silver's pretty volatile. What's new? Dude, for FOMC, man, you're gonna call it. You have half of Asian Sasha profits. Nice. Yeah, honestly, solid, bro. All right, I'm getting back in this. This is popping.
Order filled.
Let's see if we can eat a little scalp here.
Order filled.
Let me check check this on the 15-minute. Shoot, I didn't see this high here. We haven't hit it yet. It's not too bad. It literally brought the worst time. Dang, that looks so strong too. Maybe I should wait for the minute to close. The minute closed bearish. I was just watching ES on this, and I just wanted to get in on NQ. Watch this on the 15. Bro's not waiting for retracement. Yeah, I don't really trade off retracements. I trade breakouts. So
Order filled.
yeah, honestly, like when I see big pushes, momentum, I like to join in. It's how I trade. That's what my edge is. But in a market like this, where you get retraces, I guess I should be waiting for a retrace, right? Unfortunate. Yeah, I was watching ES on the 1 minute. That looked so prime for a breakout. I was watching that. Like 720 right above. Interesting. If we close above this low, I might try to get in here. I think we're gonna have bearish break into bullish break even.
Order filled.
Let me try this straight out. ES still looks pretty primed to go up here. I'm gonna give this a little room, probably till this base. This is still like kind of my target that I want, but price is definitely starting to get a little weak. So I don't know if we'll hit it here. Right, price is kind of starting to weaken out, but maybe we can get something like that. ES hit target. Oh, did it hit target? Oh, ES did hit target. I see. I'm wanting a little higher for ES around. I want to say like 730. But yeah, ES did hit that high, so we could get that retrace, right? That's a macro high too, so I think that's valid. Maybe exit this.
Order filled.
Yeah, I'm gonna get out. I don't like the idea anymore. Cut my L there, like $7 L. Yeah, I mean, like, these are all like B tier trades, you know? Just trying to catch like a momentum scalp, but we just don't have the volume to like really push through. You know, price action is pretty weak here. We can chill. Like, if we want to fall over, maybe we start getting this, and then we can try to scalp some downside. If this wants to pop again, maybe we can try to trade the pop again, but it's just a little too choppy up here to try to get into anything. Go see a nose doctor. Yeah, it was really cold, so I think I don't know, maybe I'm getting sick. It's like freezing over here. You guys think 30-minute candle will dump? Let's look at the 30. You're right. I can see that. I can see this dumping now. I'm gonna try to get into short. Give us a little better entry.
Order filled.
If the 30-minute doesn't close right above that above his previous high, which I'm starting to think it won't. I do think we can see a dump here. It's ideally where I would want to get in. If I can get more in here. I think overall we're still bullish, so I don't think this is a short I would want to hold for a while. But maybe we can wipe out some of these lows.
Order filled.
Get a little bit more in. Right above. If the 30-minute does end up closing above, it's just going to validate our trade, right? If we do something like this, start building up, probably look to just get out. And even on the 5-minute, this is we got 3 drives. So this might distribute down. I think the edge on this is really good. We will go more up. Valid. I think that's also valid. We're gonna go up or down. Hopefully. I hopefully you just don't go sideways. like anything but going sideways, honestly. I mean, I can see us going up as long as we hold this low, right? This is kind of what we have right now on the macro. So, you know, we can get something like this. This is that low? Yeah, this is definitely the low to watch. Yeah, 30-minute close bearish. We already put in that top wick. Let's see if we go down. I'm liking the shorts.
Order filled.
I'm gonna get a little bit more in here. Do want to move my stop down a little bit. Right above that high. ES closed pretty bearish. 15-minute. ES at 30 minutes. Put in a top wick. ES closed bearish on the 1. Breaking structure down on the 1. Closed below his previous low on the 5. This is definitely counter trend, but we have a lot of confluences for this to go down, so I think it's worth trying. This is kind of level I'm watching out for, right? This base. I want this base not taken, and then the previous high up here to hold. Solid. That's good reaction. Kind of want that to hold though, right? You don't want that to get bought up. It's kind of getting bought up. I'm like considering getting out of this position right now. I'm gonna give this a little bit more time. See if you want to chug further down. Can we break that level? I'm having trouble breaking that, man. I might get out of this.
Order filled.
Yeah, we're holding this level too well. Oh yeah, ES is looking bullish here too. Points. Yeah, definitely not expecting too much today, right? Pre-FMC. I will short this though if this breaks this level, but if it doesn't, I think the chance that it just keeps bouncing off it and going up it's a lot higher. So I think I want to wait for this level to break. You may take your 171 and go. Honestly, not a bad idea today. Price action is getting worse and worse, so it's valid. GC. Ooh. Gold's looking kind of nice for short. Interesting. It pumps as soon as I say that though. Okay, never short gold, I guess. The heck? Get a little rejection off that. Nice. Oh, I'm liking this PA a lot more. This is now starting to look really dumpy for NQ. I think this is worth trying to build out a short position here. Hold on, I need to take a look at ES real quick. Why is ES looking so much stronger? I wonder if this trap shorts. This looks really dumpy. Huh. I definitely do still want this broken, but dude, this PA is just extremely bearish, right? We're just weakening out.
Order filled.
I'm gonna try to get in. I don't think we break above that. I think every time we go up, I'm gonna be adding some in. I do want to see us come down and hit this, but I think this would be potential TP2 here. I'm going really light at first because we don't have any real confirmation on this trade, right? We don't like if this key level breaks, then I'll be very confident in this. But for me right now, it just looks like we just lost this base here, which is like pretty much in line with like a lot of these like micro bases, right? Lower time frame, and we're just like unable to claim a lot of this. Yeah, I just see price kind of bouncing, getting weaker and weaker, and coming down. So I'm actually going to think ES looks like it's about to pop up. I think this might trap buys. I'm gonna try to sell here. I'm gonna get more. Nice. I like that price action. Breaking structure. I'm gonna get in some more. Bring down my stop. Total risk is around 250. I don't want to break this. Definitely want to break this. ES broke structure on the one to the downside. So I think we do get this stump. Yeah, this level is stubborn. I think once we take this we can see a flush.
filled.
I'm gonna get more in. I like this. There it is. It's a nice wick. I hope that wick fills. Creates a body. I'm still gonna hold on to this. I don't think I'm moving my stop down yet. Brother, I like your personality. Thanks, Augie Doggy. Appreciate that. Let's go. Let's flush. Helps you trade during daily listening in. Nice. That's good. Glad I could help. Shorts. Oh, can I not search? Shorts. Alrighty, a little resistance off that base. It could hold. I don't know if it'll hold or not. Definitely could. Yes, looking just more bearish though, so I do want to hold this. Just look to take some off here. I was thinking we at least came up to test this key level again before seeing that dump down. There it is. I'm moving my stop down. Unable to really reclaim that key level.
Order filled.
Just kidding. Get yoinked. Feels bad. Oh, we brought our wrist down. We lost like 100 on that. Dang, dude. That base holds, man. I really thought we'd come down to at least wipe this here. Man, what a choppy market, bro. At this point, anything's better than NQ in January. Yeah, honestly, bro, this is so hard to trade. Let me just come in short. Yes. Oh, dude, those gold shorts did work out. I wanted this to be a wick. It was a wick on the 5. I see. So I think gold shorts are still valid. micros, right? Retest this. Oh, that's not bad. I might actually get in on this short, guys. Do we lose that?
Order
I'm
filled.
gonna get in. This is bearish distribution. Right? Come and retest this. Well, this definitely goes lower. Same idea.
Order filled.
Let's try to get in a little bit more. Let's go in a little heavy. Risk is still not too light, or still pretty light. I'm gonna be keeping my wrist light, but my stop's pretty sensitive. Get chopped out, we get chopped out. Like, I feel like,
Order filled.
yeah, even if like my stop was like decent, like this could like still chop you out. So I'd rather just be in like a lot for a really tight stop and have this just go in your favor. Or just chop you out like this, so. I think this could still distribute, it's just choppy. Yeah, 5 minutes still holding the key level. That's fair. Definitely want to break this on this higher time frame's better. Yeah, I think biases are too conflicting right now to take a short. It looks long on the 5 minute. Putting in some nice wicks. I really want to play gold's breakdown here. That is not gold.
Order filled. Order filled.
So stop there is at $50. It's not bad.
Order filled. Order filled.
Around $200 risk. Playing gold's breakdown here. $69. Brings you around to this base. Oh, that's perfect. This is kind of where VWAP is. So I'm probably gonna take this down to VWAP. Nice, got more break.
Order filled.
I'm gonna get more in on that. Let's see if we can take this down to VWAP. I might pay myself at 50.80. Is that 50.80? No, 50.78. Is that low? What's below that? It's like this low. I'm gonna buy back 3 contracts here. We definitely want to break this, right? If we want to see gold flush. Nice. That's good to break below this. ES is finally breaking down. NQ is holding up. So good thing we didn't short NQ here. NQ is looking a little tougher. Gold is also looking a little tough. It's not as quite as heavy as I would hope for. This might take my stop. I think this is still bearish distribution. My stop's sensitive though. I don't want to risk more than this. I was really hoping for the flush here, so.
Order filled.
Yeah, it takes me out. Unfortunate. I think this could still go down. Until it really clears probably this high. There's probably still room for downside on gold. I think my stop was just a little sensitive here, right? NQ is finally flushing. You break it on 5 yet? No. I think this is gonna be it though. Let's see. We honestly might be able to get in on this. Kind of hard to get in so close to this base. I'm watching ES. ES looks like it's ready to dump. Maybe
filled.
Oh shoot. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm doing this.
Order filled.
I bought gold. Okay. Looks ready to dump. If you look at ES on the 5 minute, like it's already breaking structure below like 513 or 713. NQ also broke. I think he's just putting in a top wick on the 5 minute.
Order filled.
I'm gonna try to get in. If this flushes, I'll add. If this comes back up to key level, I will also add. Like knowing NQ's price action today, like I don't know if we'll get this flush right now. We might yoink and go down. So I'm saving some capital. We're in for like 150, 5 micros. I'm gonna look at to get in a little bit more. Yeah, we're not quite breaking this level down, so might get a little retrace here. 15-minute close bearish, right? We broke structure on 15. The hourly candle on ES. Look at that top wick on the hourly candle on ES. I'd be surprised if we're bullish after that. I'd be very surprised.
Order filled.
Let me get a little bit more. Yeah, honestly, like the NQ hourly too. Like I'd be so surprised if we're bullish after that handle. We've seen it before. We've seen it just pop up, but I think the edge is on our favor, right? When you put in a doji like that, or not a doji, but a what's it called? Falling star. Just passed your apex on the dump. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Yeah, apex is like solid for just like passing on a single move. There it is.
Order filled.
Get a little bit more in. I'm a little heavy on this move. I do want to move my stop down soon. Nice. That was a little wick. That was actually where my first TP was going to be. I think we're looking weak though. Probably going to hold on to this. So 1 minute on ES. 5-minute candle. Got some buyers here. Kind of makes sense, right? Because if this low breaks, like we're dumping. So buyers are gonna protect this. It's one of your bases. ES still looks weak. Kind of want to add to this. Maybe if you break this level. 38 seconds. Gonna close below on the 1 minute. We couldn't quite close below this. Go up and retest. ES and NQ are both right at top of value. If we start breaking into value, this is gonna more than likely flush. So we gotta see if it holds value here. Some buying pressure off the top of value. Is that going to be enough? We'll see. Seems like no. A little struggle on breaking this. There it is.
Order filled.
Let's get more in. Looks like more supply buildup to the downside.
Order filled.
What the heck? Never mind. Alright, I'm done. Alright guys, I may be done. That is insane, man. Bro, this happens every day. What is that? Dude, I have not seen this until like literally this year. That's insane. All right. Unfortunate, guys. Get Diddy wicked again. Dude, bro, we're getting Diddy wicked like every day this week. Man, I still think this is short, but I'm stopped out. I don't really want to get back in. I think I'd be chasing too much. I'm already, I think that tilted me. I think I'm gonna get off for the day. Yeah. I think it's probably better for me to just get off here. Dude. What a terrible week. But definitely, I still like shorts. If you guys are gonna continue trading, I still really like short, especially on ES. Like that's a clean 15-minute like break, retests, and move to the downside on ES. So instant noodles and water it is. All right, guys, I'm gonna hop off. Yeah, definitely don't want to tilt out right now. So I will be on tomorrow, guys. Get better trades than tomorrow. All right, peace. Yeah, I'll still be in Discord. I'll probably still be on my computer, maybe doing a little editing. So if you guys have questions, you can hit me up. Alright, I'll talk to you guys later on Discord too. Peace. I'll still be like on chat on Discord, but I won't be streaming. Alright, thanks for tuning in, guys. See you later.